Hello there, and welcome back to my little bit of Mexico. Now, one of those things I love is photography. And I've noticed a kind of odd way that the current generation, the Gen Zs, view things is definitely more the Instagram way of doing things. Nowadays is like an Instagram age. And it's like people will no longer have memories. The photos they take are purely there for Instagram. You don't really see people that have memories anymore. I'm sure if many of the Gen Zs look ahead, or when 20 years have passed, they will look at what they have and they will think, yeah, I can't remember how life was. Whereas in my era, I am an old person, obviously, or in other generations, and Gen whatever, up to millennials, people have photographs. They have a record of life. They have memories. And it seems that there are no longer the memories when you look at, I might be wrong, the way that the current generation are looking at things. And I don't know if they have photo albums like this. I mean, when I look through this album, which is one of many that I have like 5. Oh, look at this. I mean, the memories of things that I took, where I visited, photos that just make me look and think, oh, yeah, I remember that place. I remember enjoying the food in the square in that town. Yeah, that was a great moment with the family. Yeah, we had a great time. But now, do the current generation have anything that makes them say the same kind of thing? Do they have a photo that goes, oh, that was such a wonderful time? Because when you see a lot of the Instagram posts, Facebook, etc., they're just photographs of the person. Just look at me. Yeah, there's no real memory there, it seems. I could, as I say, be wrong. But they are just more concerned with how they look in the moment. I don't think they really look at the photographs and consider, what memory am I going to have in 10 or 20 years' time, where I can say to my kids, yeah, this is what we did. We had a lovely family outing. Because I think a lot of what they might have as their record is purely pouting at the camera with whatever. I mean, when I look at these 4 photographs, Oh, sorry. Come on, I've got that. There are 4 totally different images, but I know exactly when I took them and where the moment happened. And it's something I can share with people and say, oh, yeah, I took this in this place. I took this one in this, when I took this. Ah, it was such a great time. The food was wonderful. Do they have that same connection? That's the thing with a photograph. There's this connection between that moment when you took the image and later when you share the image. You can say, oh, this was a great time. And when this kind of came to my mind when I was in the Guadalajara yesterday and I saw that Kodak machine. And I thought, really? There's still a Kodak photo booth? And I don't know if the generation these days actually print their photographs. Or are they just purely there on their device? And if you happen to have a problem with your device, unless you put things to the cloud, you lose things. Maybe it's because I'm of the generation where you would take photos on film. I am an old person, but not that old when it comes to photos. That you would take your canister of photos to the Benavides. I don't know. It used to be a week, then it became an hour. Imagine the generation having to wait a week to see their photos instead of that instantness of digital photography. To then look at their photos. It always used to be kind of excitement, I think, that you would take photographs on your summer holidays or any time. Take your photos into Benavides or wherever you happen to be. Boots in Britain, or the local pharmacy who would process your photos. And then after a week, you would excitedly open the package and look at the photos. Even if the photos were pretty bad, there would still be some memory in that photo. Nowadays, it's a case of, oh, yeah, that's not such a good photo. Yeah, I'll delete it. And I like the fact that you can take a really bad photo, but it has a memory attached to it. It might be blurred. It might be off kilter a little bit. But you kind of look back at it and you say, yeah, I remember that time. Yeah, that was fun. But nowadays, with the current generation and digital and taking things with your smartphone, is that the image has to be perfect. That, oh, I don't like that, let's delete it. And people have lost that idea of what taking a photograph is all about. I mean, it's great to have a family photo, but you have to accept that you might cock up the photo a little. And and just accept that photo. I mean, you can't always get something perfect. But yes, I think the current generation have just lost the idea of what memories are all about. And I don't really know if they have the same memories anymore. I mean, there would always be family photos when I was a kid that, sure, the photos were on a Kodak Instamatic, but you looked at the photos and you go, oh, yeah, that was good. Yeah, my brother and I were standing in front of the bus on a Scottish island somewhere. And it may not have been the most flattering of photos, but it was a memory. I don't know if the current generation considers what a memory is all about, photographic-wise. It's sad in some ways that this way of thinking is so different. It makes me wonder at times, do they, when they take a photograph, consider that in years to come, they would look at things and say, oh, what a great time that was, what a great vacation. But yeah, it seems so strange to me, I should say. And that's why I love a photo album. And I have, as I say, many. And yeah, print your photos. Don't just keep them on your phone. Don't just keep hundreds of memories on your phone that you don't share with anybody. Print them. Go to the Guadalajara and print those memories. They may not be the best photos, but you have a link to what and when you took the photo of. Yeah, whether it's Carne Asada, you're in the park with the family, or even in a restaurant, enjoying food and photographing everybody enjoying the day. Print them, keep them, and enjoy the memory. Yeah. Yeah, that is a different outlook, I think, on what a photograph is and what a photograph actually says. And people say, that's not so good. I don't like that photo. But inside that photograph is a memory. Something that may not be the best photograph. Don't delete it. Print it. And look back on it as a moment in time that was fun. Anyway, another ramble. And I'm very passionate about photography and the fact that I don't really think that people look on that moment, that it is important. It is that moment in time that that little bit of life that you loved and enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And if you are a member of the channel or a subscriber, then please leave a like and leave a comment too. Do you print your photos, or do you just leave them as a bit of data lying there on your phone? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you soon.